Welcome to Connecticut. I'm going to create for you a 15-minute guide to understanding this beautiful state and the counties, and primarily New Haven and Fairfield County, which is where, as a realtor with 26 years of experience, I have focused most of my work.
Hi, it's Mary Beth Grasso. Welcome to the Moving to Connecticut channel.
I'm going to give you a town-by-town style overview of many of the towns in this state. And again, we're going to start with the list of counties. They're in alphabetical order. We're going to start with Fairfield County. Then you have Hartford County, Litchfield County, Middlesex County, New Haven County, New London County, Tolland County, and Windham County. Had no idea Connecticut was so big, did you? Or at least had so many counties. A quick state snapshot before we dive in. Connecticut is a compact state of roughly 3.675 million people, bordered by New York to the west, Massachusetts to the north, Rhode Island to the east, and Long Island Sound to the south. Connecticut offers a blend of coastline, suburban communities, small cities, and rural inland areas that are all within easy driving distance of one another. Connecticut itself is the third smallest state, and it measures only 110 miles by 70 miles, and it is quite densely populated. Let's focus first on New Haven County. So we have some quick facts. New Haven County sits in south central Connecticut with a mix of urban, suburban, and scenic shoreline towns. It's anchored by the city of New Haven, which is home to Yale University, Quinnipiac University, the University of New Haven, and Southern Connecticut State University. All of them provide deep cultural, educational, and healthcare resources that influence the entire county. New Haven County's strengths include the higher education institution, the colleges and universities that I mentioned, but also hospitals, the Yale New Haven Health Organization, which is YNHH, and then you've got biotech industries, a tremendous arts and theater venue, and availability of experiences that you can participate in or go and see, classic New England shoreline towns, and affordable further inland single-family neighborhoods in these communities. I'm going to go through some of the key cities and some of the towns that you might want to know or you've heard their names before, and for each I'm going to highlight some of the positives and maybe some of the challenges that some buyers might consider for each of these communities. So first, let's start in New Haven, right? Some of the positives would be Yale University, which anchors the city. So with such a prominent university, you're going to get museums, you're going to have world-class theaters like the Schubert and Yale Repertory Theater. You're going to have a strong medical and research sector and a lively food scene. You're going to have not only food trucks along I-95, but yes, famous pizza, which I must say is delicious. Then you have great public transit, including Amtrak and Metro North connections through Union Station. The Union Station makes regional travel straightforward and easy, almost from anywhere. Some of the challenges might be that New Haven would be considered a mid-sized city, and public school quality can vary by different neighborhoods in the community. But if you are a young urban professional or a student, the academic, food, and the arts, you know what? You'd love living here. The quick facts might be, again, just Yale, theater, commuting, schools, universities, and everything that they bring to an area. Then you have West Haven. West Haven has the shoreline access, so you've got great beaches, more affordable housing than some of the neighboring communities, and easy proximity and access into New Haven. Some of the challenges could be that you have variability in the municipal infrastructure, and some of the school quality might be different according to different neighborhoods that you're living in. What would some of the real positives be? Coastal living on a budget, easy commuting into New Haven, and beach access, affordability, and it's really commuter friendly. Then we'll go to East Haven. I lived in East Haven when I first moved after I got married, and I loved it. I used to walk all over. It was great. And it had a New Haven appeal for, going to see live theater or bands. It was terrific. So you've got shoreline neighborhoods, family-oriented sections, some lower price points compared with some other coastal communities. And again, your challenges might be that you've got infrastructure and some school district variability. And not everybody wants that. They're looking for a more consistent public school system for their children and their families. But it's great for families that are seeking coastal access with a lower entry price. So you've got value-oriented properties in East and West Haven. Then you go to Brantford, which is just up the line a little bit further. You've got a charming downtown and classic New England shoreline with marinas and seaside neighborhoods, a strong sense of community, and good schools. The challenge again is you've got a limited supply of waterfront properties, and that demand pushes the prices up. So for families and buyers looking for small town coastal charm, Brantford's a great opportunity. The town green is lovely, the marinas are plentiful, and you've got good schools. So then we will head further up and we're going to get into Guildford, which has a beautiful historic town green, a great small town feel with excellent shoreline access and marinas, and a very walkable downtown. A lot of people love being able to walk, and in downtown Guildford, you have that. So the challenges could be that with everyone wanting to live near the water, your inventory is tight, and commuting to major employment centers like New Haven requires planning because you're going to have some traffic. If you're looking for the quintessential New England lifestyle with towns and beaches, Guildford could be beautiful. As you continue further up the line, you're going to get to Madison. Madison has beautiful beaches, a lovely, friendly downtown. It's where one of my favorite bookstores, Our Julia, is located. And it is highly desirable for families. You've got easy access to Guildford and Hammonasset State Park, which is by the beach. You can go birding there. It's beautiful. We've camped there. The challenges are the same as they are in the other communities. Limited inventory of single-family homes during market peaks, and we've been in a market peak now for a few years. Madison is beautiful for beach lovers and family buyers. It does also have award-winning schools, and it's commuter-friendly into New Haven. The community that is the first town as you enter into New Haven County is Milford. So you come from Fairfield County, you cross the Housatonic River, and you're in Milford. So some of the positives about Milford would be that it's got diverse housing stock. You've got waterfront, you've got downtown condos, you've got suburban neighborhoods, and easy and convenient access to I-95, and you've got a strong local retail base. The challenges could be that some of the commercial corridors need revitalization, and there could be a lot of traffic on some of those main routes. But if you're a buyer that really likes the diversity with a balanced coastal suburban kind of mix and feel, I think Milford could be a beautiful choice for you. So again, you have long stretches of coastline in Milford, and that's because you've got inlets and, harbors, but if you stretched it all out, that waterfront coastline is quite long. And you have Silver Sand State Park, which is simply stunning. Welcome to Milford. In New Haven County, further inland, you have Hamden, which is very proximal to New Haven and Yale New Haven Hospital. It's got a mix of suburban neighborhoods and open spaces like Sleeping Giant State Park. And I think some of the challenges, again, could be for a city like Hamden would just be that the areas have mixed school and municipal service ratings. But for families needing quick access to New Haven and New Haven area amenities, Hamden is terrific. And we go into North Haven. North Haven would be probably something that I would consider to have typical suburban living with convenient retail, industrial employment, family neighborhoods, and a little more reasonable home prices compared to some of those shoreline and waterfront communities. The challenges would only be that it's not quite as picturesque as some of the coastal towns, because anything with water, most people consider just beautiful. But if you're looking for value, it's great in terms of being value oriented and a little more suburban. Then we'll go to Woodbridge. So some of the positives for Woodbridge would be that it's a little more quiet. It's an affluent suburb with top-rated schools. You've got larger lots that the homes and the properties are sitting on, and quick access into New Haven by car. The challenge would be that you don't have as many walkable or downtown amenities, and you're much more car dependent. It's great though for families seeking top-notch schools and privacy. And we have Cheshire. Cheshire is, again, further inland, a suburban town with affordable single-family housing, strong public schools, and a classic town center. The challenges are going to be mostly commuting and traffic. So if you're commuting to New Haven or on I-84, for your job, you might require some driving. So that's just going to put you in the car a little bit longer. For families wanting value and good schools, this would be terrific. Then we'll get to Wallingford. So some of the positives for Wallingford would be it's mid-sized, further inland, and you've got Lake Quassapog to enjoy in the summertime, Powder Ridge ski area nearby, and a broad housing selection. Some of the areas are a little more industrial. Some of the town services as well might vary. So for families who want central Connecticut access at a lower entry price point for your property values, Wallingford might just be the community for you. After Wallingford, you're going to have Meriden, which some of the positives for Meriden would be that it too is centrally located in the county with more affordable housing and growing redevelopment and revitalization in certain parts. Economic redevelopment is still ongoing, and some of the data for the schools show that the reporting is mixed. So if you're really thinking, I need a town that is all about the schools for my child, then you might want to be looking in a community that has stronger data performances for your family. There's a great report called greatschools.org, and you can look for Connecticut and you'll be able to find some of that data if it's really important to you. Some families have children that are out of the schools and they don't need that. So they're going to care more that their home is close to work or close to something like where they're able to hike or be outside by the water. So then we head to Derby, Ansonia, Seymour, Beacon Falls, Oxford, and Bethany. These communities are all in what many would call the Valley. And that's the Housatonic Valley. The smaller post-industrial towns and rural pockets offer, in some areas, more affordability. They've got great local character and easy access to I-84, Route 8, Route 34, and Oxford and Beacon Falls provide a more rural and suburban solution or option. And some of the challenges could just be that they face industrial legacy issues or more limited municipal resources. I mean, some of these are just smaller towns and the high schools are shared because they're just not that big. So for buyers seeking value or a quieter lifestyle and near commutability highways or commuting highways, these communities in the valley might be perfect for you. So countywide lifestyle and recreation notes for New Haven County would be down by the water, Guildford, Madison, Brantford, and Milford having beaches, marinas, and sailing. And then parks and trails, you might want to go inland a little bit. You've got Sleeping Giant State Park and local conservation lands, great for hiking and views. Arts and culture down in New Haven, Yale, the Peabody Museum, the Schubert Theater, music and film festivals are all regional draws. For traveling, Union Station, Amtrak, Transit, Shoreline, they're all great. And I-95 runs the length of the county for car travel. So you have fewer horseback riding farms and large estates in New Haven County than you do in Fairfield County. But you do have riding stables and small farms, and they just exist on the northern part more of the county. A buying tip, if you want Yale and University cultural access and prefer your quieter neighborhoods, consider some of the away from the coastline communities like a Woodbridge or a Hamden or even Guildford if that's in your budget.
That was a lot of information on New Haven County. So we're going to call it for this week. And next week, we will do Fairfield County and break it down as we did New Haven County. So feel free to put New Haven County on repeat and ask us if you have any additional questions. And next week, we'll cover Fairfield County for you. All right? Thanks.